Good morning, students. Today we'll move further and remaining topics we'll try to cover. So for today's class, the topic is keyword. So we'll try to get to know about everything about keywords. Okay. So actually, keyword is just a key, or password is just a key to your personal information. This is a type of authentication mechanism using which an user can be authorized. It is an important form of protection mechanism. Why? Because with the help of this, we are allowing or we are restricting the unauthorized person to access your account. It is very necessary for the safety and the secure mechanism of your cyberspace. Okay, if you want space should be secure, then you have to use a very strong password. It is just like locking your account so that no unauthorized person can easily identify or open your account to see the information what is kept there. Okay, so whenever you create a password with the combinations of letters, numbers that are unique for each online account, you should make it more difficult to unlock your identity, keeping your information safe and secure. Okay, so we'll be seeing how we can do all those things, starting from importance of password. So importance, it helps in keeping the personal information safe. That's the first thing. If a password is given, then nobody can take your personal information very easily. It protects emails, files and other content from the unauthorized access, because you have put a lock, so nobody can easily open the door and see what is inside there. Okay, it prevent unauthorized users from breaking into your account. Means to whom you don't want to see your information without your permission, they cannot check anything in your personal space there. Okay, so these are the importance of password. Now we're going to see how the password cracking strategies can be there. There are so many common password tracking techniques are in use. Some I have given and some more I'll be discussing later on. Okay, first we'll discuss these four, then we'll discuss some more like dictionary attack, then rainbow table attack, phishing and spiring. All these things will be seen. Okay, so today now we'll just start with this password guessing. So with the name itself, you can say the user or the attacker is try to guess about the password, what can be the password of that particular account. Okay, brute attack or brute force attack means it is, without their knowledge you try to take out some information. In that way you try all the types of combinations to find the password there. Data breach means where there is a loss of some data or packages, then the hacker take those lost data and try to find out your password. Next is a keyloggers. So it will basically be used for guessing your password by the hackers there. There's some more uh, breaking or cracking strategies are been there, like dictionary. Okay, dictionary attack. So in the dictionary attack, what they are doing, they are basically the hacker will upload some file or create some file in your system, and by using the most used words, he'll try to make the password and find out that is it correct password or not. That happens in the dictionary attack. Then is the rainbow attack has also been there. So rainbow attack is basically been used to see that using a algorithm they try to uh, reduce all the recovery original data strings and generate a new string which is being used to guess the password. It's just like a similar to the brute attack also, where your passwords are being saying that you forget the password like this, and you ask for the information from the system there, and with the recovery the original data will be provided to you, or they ask you to change the password. So in the rainbow table they will change the password of the user with the new string, and then they can use that password for finding your information. Next is your phishing. Phishing is basically, with the name itself you can say, is the act of sending a email or message to the users to steal their personal information there. Okay, just like you're making a trap there for the user to to be in that trap, asking him to provide some personal information. If he gives the personal information, then with all those information you can guess his password and take out all his personal information. Then is the spidering. So it is also is a way in which they scan all the pages of the websites one by one, and with the scan data they will be seeing the search engines which basically been used by the user there, and with that they will try to find out the information. So let's see all these one by one, starting from the password guessing. So here some people who are desperately trying to get the access to your account may be able to guess your password. So it just can be your friends or relative who just wants to access your account. They have little bit idea that your password start from this and that, this sometimes swipe. So those people basically use this password guessing. Usually some people keep their names or their date of birth so they can easily guess. So this in guessing password, they just with the help of guessing they are taking the information. They can reset the password by using the techniques of the social engineering. Also means when we are saying we forget the password, so the machine will ask us the question what you kept, like your first pet or your school first name, all those information. So with the help of that you can easily recover the password and use it. So that's why this is a very easiest way of cracking your account. Next is your brute force attack. In this, it is similar to the dictionary attack. In dictionary, they were keeping comparing all the word against the files which are being used by the user there. Same way here also, they'll be using a systematic technique, all the combination till the correct one is been found. Here, the rules to choose the good password must be remembered while choosing a password. The rules I'll be telling you later on. So here, let's say I'm taking an example that I kept a password as Raj. Okay, this is my password. So in the brute force attack, it will be very easy that he might know that I have used only three small letters cases. So he can guess, make a combination with that. He can try typing some other words with that, and with several try, because only three alphabets are there, so he can easily guess the password. But if I'm using this as a password, then it will be little bit difficult for him, because I have used a combination of capital letter, lower letter, and if I'm using numbers also in this with some symbols, so that will be very difficult for the hacker to crack my password or to guess my password there. Okay, so whenever you're choosing a password, you have to remember the rules that you should use uppercase, lowercase with the help of some numbers and some symbols, so that it is difficult for anyone to crack your account there. Okay, next is data breach. In data breach there is a leakage of personal information of various users on when a portable has been hacked. Let's say we take an example of any website of a bank. Okay, if some hacker had hacked the websites of, let's say, SBI. Okay, so he have all the details of the users there, their account number, their personal information. So with the help of that they can easily withdraw the money from any of the accounts, or can take their other information also very easily, because all the information like your Aadhaar card, everything has been linked to your bank. So it is very easy to get all your information if they are hacking any particular website there. So it might involve the loss or the theft of the personal data, bank account, credit card numbers, personal health information, password or email, all those things, intentionally or accidentally. Sometimes it happens that externally your information is been hacked by someone or been lost in between. So if it is goes to the people who misuse the information, then there is a chance that your data will be used by someone and they will be misusing it. Otherwise, if accidentally it happens, so it might that your data will be recovered, and none of your losses will be there. But there are chances that with the help of this data breach they can easily with the hacking the personal data or websites, they can take your information there. Next is the keyloggers. So in this technique what they're doing, the attacker keeps a software that is able to log the keystrokes of an user. a keyloggers runs in the background, and attacker will be seeing that whatever you're typing from your keyboard, that will be taken by him. Just take an example. Your friend wants to open your account but he cannot able to guess your password. So what he do, he asked you to come over his house for some party or something, let's say. Okay, and in his system he already downloaded this keylogger software in the background. He asked you to open your any of the account, let's say Facebook account, for having some seeing the photos or video something. So when you're typing, he might not be in the room there, but when you're typing, whatever you're typing, that is going to be saved in the notepad. Later on, when you go out of his house, he can use that notepad for seeing the information there. That happens in the key bloggers there. Okay, it is always run in the background, so you cannot easily identify. So what is the precaution we can take for this key blogger is whenever you are not using your personal information or your personal PC or anything, when you're using a public mode, you should always use the uh, online or that virtual keyboard, which has been, as in accessories you will find this virtual keyboard. You should use the virtual keyboard rather than using the actual keyboard where you're typing the or striking the keys from there. Okay, so this is the only option how you can prevent your password to be hacked by anyone. If you are using the virtual keyboard, then your keys, whatever you're typing, will not be hacked or seen by anyone else, cannot be saved anywhere in the notepad there. Okay, so this is there. This technique is being basically, you will, whenever you use login, they can take advantages of it. Now we'll see some rules to select a good password. No personal information in password like mom, dad, ice cream, your name, nothing should be there in the password there. You should try to have a password which is being remembered by you but not very common, that everyone can easily guess. Next is use of longer password with the combination of uppercase, lowercase, alphabet, digits and symbol. Right now I discussed with you, you should use all these combinations so that you can your password will be strong enough, no one can easily guess it. You will take an example over here like at happiness 9. This is the password I've given, so no one can easily guess it easily what will be the password there. Okay, now you can uses of past phases to remember complex words. If you think you cannot remember very easily the password, whatever you're typing, so this is a technique. With your name also you can give a password. If you just see over the example here, I've written Sangeeta. If you're usually writing Sangeeta, easily hacker can crack it, but you can use some other ways to do it. How? At the place of S we are using a dollar sign, then A is being used as at the rate, N is normally, G and I can be used as 1, then T can be normal, small a, and then a capital A. So by this you are writing only Sangeeta, but this cannot be hacked or cracked by anyone easily. Okay, so this is the way how you should be giving a password. Do not repeat the password on different websites. You might have accounts in so many things like Facebook, Instagram, your bank. Never use the same password in all the places. If a person can guess one, so he can get access of all the accounts there very easily. Okay, so these are the rules. Do not enter a password on the public computer as far as possible. If necessary, use the on-screen keyboard from entering the password to protect yourself from the keyloggers there. On-screen keyboard or the apps for internet banking service protect you from the keybloggers there. Never share your password with anyone, no matter how close they are, and you can treat them as your brush which you're not sharing with anyone. Okay, then as I told you, with the for the dictionary attack also, means here the hacker will be creating a file with words which are frequently used by the computer user while creating password. So hacker can use these files in program to compare the words in the file against the password, and by using it he can find the password there. Okay, then rainbow table attack also I've discussed with you, that here they'll be using the technique of dash password technique, where your password are being secured by uh, inducing the hashes in the original password. So algorithm has been used to reduce these hashes to recover the original string. Okay, if you remember, there usually star or hashes have been coming at the place of password, so they're using some software by using which they are removing these stars, and the original string has been displayed. And then is the phishing. With the phishing, it's like a fraud. They will be creating the environment for you that they're giving a job to you. They want some personal information of yours. When you're providing the personal information, your bank details, everything, they'll take out money from your account very easily. Okay, so that is the phishing technique. Then is the spidering. So a spidering program is basically been scan the pages of the website one by one, and in this process it scans and extract the useful information and store it in the search engine databases. So the information in the database can be then used to extract the information related to the company or institution. This has basically been done if you want to take out some company or institution details. So for that you can this technique of spidering. Okay, I hope you understood all the techniques. So in the next class we'll see about the confidentiality of information. So for today only this much is there. Just go through your book, and if you feel any doubt you can ask me. So for today this much is there. Thank you.